All right, artists, today we are making a self-portrait. So you're probably like, what's a self-portrait? But maybe you know because we've talked about it last year. A self-portrait is a picture of yourself. If you're making a picture of somebody else, it's just a portrait. So we will be making your self-portrait by following along with Miss Rhoda's instructions, step by step. Okay. We're going to be putting a mask on our self-portrait because we're all wearing masks in the art room. And we're also going to be showing what's underneath that mask and putting some awesome words to go along with what kind of person you are. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper, and it is vertical, okay? So not like this, vertical, up and down. You're going to fold it in half, making sure to match up your corners and then pushing down on the fold, making it crisp. Okay, then you're gonna take the top piece and you're gonna fold it down to that fold, making a rectangle. You're then gonna take the top piece and fold it right over that piece, folding it there, okay? All right, now we're gonna open that top part. And this part, this top rectangle, will be where we put our head, okay, the top of our head. So you're gonna need a black marker, not a Sharpie. We're not using Sharpie because when you use a Sharpie on this kind of paper, it's going to bleed through to the table and leave marks that are hard to get off. So grab a black marker. If you don't have a black marker, please raise your hand and the teacher will get you one. Okay. When you have your black marker, the first thing you're gonna do is, you see this piece, we're not drawing on this piece. We're drawing on the top rectangle only. So pretend like this piece does not matter. It's not there, it doesn't exist, okay? So you're gonna draw a rainbow line, okay? Maybe put a little space, put your finger down as a measuring tool, and another rainbow line. So when I put my finger down, I have a little space over here and a little space over here. Okay, these are our eyes for our face. We're gonna do another one. This is the iris of your eye. And then finally, one smaller one for your pupil, what you see out of. Now if you want, you can separate your pupil in half, leave a little white space, okay? And there we go. All right. Then I'm gonna make a little mark at the top, but leaving some space for my hair. This is the top of our hair or our hairline, or excuse me, the top of our head or our hairline. I'm gonna draw a big wide rainbow line connecting up there. If you want, you can practice with your finger first to make sure you get the motion of that line before you use your marker to draw it. All right. Next thing we're gonna do, add some ears and then your hair. Everybody has different kinds of hair, so think about the texture of your hair. Maybe feel your hair. Is it smooth? Is it curly? So think about what that will look like and draw that. I'm just going to draw 2 lines to show my top hair, and then I'm gonna fill it in with color when I'm ready for that step. All right. Okay. Next step, we're going to then make another line. This is on our second rectangle, okay? So down here, and this is going to be where our mask goes. We're gonna we're going to connect that line, but I'm not actually gonna draw on that first rectangle that I was using before. Then I'm gonna do another line scooping down, connecting. This is my mask. Then you can make your mask however you want. Maybe you put shapes on it, flowers, if you have a favorite sports team or a superhero on your mask, whatever you want to do. Okay? I'm also going to then open up my mask. All right? Open up my paper. Okay. Now, we're going to do the same thing like we did with our mask. but this is going to be where we actually see our face. So I'm going to make another line, kind of like the line I did down here where my chin is at. We're doing it down here, but this way we're going to actually see our face in here. Okay, so we're leaving this one rectangle blank. So you've drawn on the first one, the third one, and the fourth one. Okay, this one is blank right now. So we're going to add a nose, just another arch line. If you want to get all fancy with your nose, go for it, but basic line is super easy too. Then you can draw your mouth however you want. It can be to the side, a big old smile. If you want to make a little bird for your tongue, okay, that's fine too. And then your teeth. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add my eyebrows up here. And the way you put your eyebrows can say a lot about how you're feeling. A lot of the times if your eyebrows, for example, are going down, that means you look mad, okay? If they're up really high, maybe you're worried or scared. Mine are just kind of right in between, showing that I'm pretty happy. All right, turn this over for you. Okay, I've got my face, my happy face drawn, and that is underneath my mask. All right, and then I'm just gonna draw 2 lines for my neck. All right, and then we're going to connect those 2 vertical lines with a horizontal line. All right, now what we can do is we can kind of finish off our hair. If we got long hair, can come down here. If your hair is short, just keep it short. All right. Okay. And if you have glasses on, or maybe you wear something else on your face, please add those to your face. You would just, if you were using glasses, if you had glasses on, just draw circles around the eyes with an arch connecting them, and then an arch going to your ears, okay? All right, now we're going to add some words that go along with what kind of person you are. Think about what kinds of things that people say about you that are positive, okay? So I'm going to say, if you want to use fancy letters, go for it. If you just want to do regular writing, that's fine too, but make it look a little bit stylish or neat, okay? And this is to fill this awesome space underneath our neck, to show what kind of person we are behind that mask, okay? Made a mistake. That's okay. If you make a mistake, just keep going. Okay? That's a big mistake. That's okay. All right, now is the fun part. You're going to use crayons, or if you have colored pencils, you can use those. The reason we're not using markers is because markers don't give us a good value. And when we talk about value in art, it means all kinds of different lights and darks. So we want to show the value in our hair, okay? My hair is brown, and at the top it's going to be lighter, and then it gets darker when it gets down to the bottom. So you're showing value in your picture by pushing down on whatever you're using. So at the top, I just am using it kind of light. and then harder at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish coloring this. And then I'm gonna give you some ideas for some different faces and some different hair to help you make your self-portrait really look like you. So I'll finish coloring mine and you work on yours.